Bitcoin is bouncing. It is Friday. Let's take a look at the charts. Welcome to Alex O Crypto. Thank you so much for being here. Let's take a peep at the charts. Looking at Bitcoin, wow. Okay, so we've had a beautiful, beautiful pump. Thank you so much for being here, guys. Shout out to you guys and the Otter Gang, the free Discord, all that good stuff. Wow, Bitcoin is looking to push. Okay, this looks promising in my opinion. We'll have to wait and find out. This morning we do have some economic calendar things to be aware of. Okay, we're making sure that we are aware that 10 a.m. we have this Michigan consumer sentiment that could move markets. Let's keep our eyes on the dollar index like we always do as a community. If you're trading this, let's be careful. We're going into the weekend. We're going to stress that quite a few times this video, making sure that we are prepared as traders. However, it does appear to me that Bitcoin might be curling up for that move, okay? Might be curling up for that move. Looking at the 1 hour here, we're getting a little bit of a bounce, okay? We're getting a bit of a bounce, pushing on upwards. Let's see if this can continue. Now, Market Cipher is suggesting some things, okay? So we want to make sure that we are aligned in the right way with Market Cipher, where we can see that we are simply coming up and we're flagging out, right? Everybody is talking about this big, big triangle, pushing to the upside, flipping it to support, and now pushing onwards and outwards to the upside, targeting probably around, 90K. So we are aware of this trend line. We are aware of the parabolic curve. We talked about the long-term trend as of yesterday in the live stream, which is Monday to Friday at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for 2 hours. 2 hours of goodness, okay? And what is coming our way? Well, we know what's coming our way, that beautiful, beautiful halving, okay? So checking out Market Cipher here, we can simply see that VWAP is posturing to the upside, coming to the zero line. Money flow is thick as ever, okay? So a little cautionary tale, but nonetheless looking good on the 3-day. Let's go over to our daily, and we can see that this, it's so close. Tom Crown said it better come on 420. Now, for all my 420 friends out there, hopefully, for your guys' sake, we get the Bitcoin halving at 420. And then eventually, after the halving, guys, after the halving, we get a big, juicy move. Okay, so let's be prepared for that. And hopefully we get there as well. But looking at the daily here, we have some positive posturing here back up to the upwards. We were looking for that bounce, okay, coming down yesterday, and that bounce upwards. And you can see that we are still crawling upwards. And there's a nice curvature being formed here on the money flow. So let's be aware of that as well. Now going into our 12-hour, we can simply see that it looks to me as continuation. So what do I mean? I mean, this money flow, I would expect to come back up. I would expect this to go this way and this way and this way. Everything seems to be posturing to the upside, okay? So this looks like continuation, right? We get this oscillation above the zero line, slowly decreasing right now, but then we get an anchor trigger wave pushing back up, right? And hopefully money coming back in, right? We are in an uptrend, right? We don't try to fight the trend. We try to align ourselves with the trend. That's why we're mostly looking for longs, okay? We're mostly looking for longs. However, we are coming up to some key levels of resistance. Now, if you're not aware, we talked about this yesterday, but there is quite a bit of liquidity lying above us, okay? So how do we know that? Well, we always go to our heat map, and we always have a little gander in the morning to make sure that we are prepared as traders. Taking a look here. Now you can see above us around 72,000. We can go over to the 3-day even. It gives you a little bit more context. But yes, above us around 71.5, all the way up to about 72,000 here. There's quite a bit of liquidity. Now we did make some on the way up. Okay, right around 68,000 as well. So 72 and 68,000 are kind of those areas in the sand that we are aware there is liquidity, but it does seem like they would want to go up before coming down. Okay, so let's be prepared for that. Okay, maybe a little bit of a fake out, get everybody excited. For me, I'm expecting chop within this range until the halving. Okay, that's kind of where I'm at. And until proven otherwise, we look for that. We try to position ourselves where we can hold longs longer and stronger to the upside. Okay, so we want to make sure that we're doing that as well. Okay, so looking at this little trend line, we could come back and retest that as well. So make sure to draw this little trend line here, and we could be looking for that bounce continuation. We'll have to wait and see how we open today and how price moves. Okay, that's something we're going to keep an eye on. We're also going to keep an eye on the dollar. Okay, the dollar we were talking about on the live stream yesterday, where it has made an all-time high recently, right? An all-time high within this range, pushing onwards and upwards, coming up and passing key levels of resistance. Now, this is an all-time high for this year. Okay, for this year. Okay, you can see the year started right around here. So you can see for this year, we're making a new high. We are pushing through resistance. We have our major level of resistance at 106, but you can see this is firing off to the upside, which typically suggests down for risk on assets, right? So could we get a little bit of a downwards action over the weekend? Could we just consolidate sideways and chop? Absolutely, but we will definitely be going over that later today in the live stream. Now, guys, if you are new to this channel and you're not subscribed, you haven't hit the like button, you haven't joined our amazing Discord, guys, you're missing out, okay? I'm not here to fudge you. We have 5 amazing traders. We have great community of people, free TA, free trade setups. People took Kyle's Gala trade. I've been giving all these setups as well. We've been making tons of bank together. And we also have a new exchange sponsor, BloFin, that is offering right now a beautiful, beautiful deal for you guys until April 17th. So there's been a bunch of you that have signed up. Thank you guys so much for supporting the channel. We do everything for free here, so this actually helps us at the channel and helps us be able to help you guys and keeps us afloat, right? So we do have a little bit of a sign-up bonus, and you can see crypto traders such as Crypto Zombie suggesting this as a new and upcoming exchange. That is good. You do not need KYC, and I know Mexi had that problem as of recently. So as is for now, BloFin, no KYC, all that good stuff. Go and check it out. Support the channel. Thank you guys for your support. I greatly appreciate it. Okay. Now, looking into what's coming up. So we're moving towards this halving, okay? Also, on our 4-hour here, you can see money flow is finally getting quite thick, okay? This is nice to see. Money flow is kind of pushing up here. So this is why I'm suggesting a little bit more upside and a push as of today, right? Moving into the weekend, though, we could push and then just flatten out, okay? That's something also to be aware of. The weekends have been quite slow lately, so the volume really dies off. So we're anticipating that. You can see that the 4-hour VWAP's coming down to the 0 line. Let's see if we get that bounce that we're looking for and that continuation of the stochastics. However, we got anchor and trigger here, which is also looking quite promising, okay? Now let's get into it. So we do have our trade levels and our areas that we are looking with confluence throughout, right? So I know my head was in the way. Someone mentioned that the other time when I was like, just look over to the right. You can see all my levels. So I'm going to move my damn head. Here you go. Screenshot that. Take a look. All that good stuff. Woo! Now I'm back, okay? Now I'm back. And you can see over here that we have levels of confluence where we've had great reactions of prices by isolating price, okay? By isolating price, I mean, look at this. We got beautiful touches here, beautiful touches here. Now we have pushed and curled and pushing to the upside. Okay, this looks like a continuation pattern. So first and foremost, what are we going to do? Let's look at market cipher for the start of the day. So we're 1 hour is overextended. So 1 hour coming up above the 0 line, overextended. Same with the stochastics. I would expect a little bit of a cool off here on the 1 hour. The 2 hour, let's go up a bit. Yeah, it's got some room. Okay, that's for sure. It's definitely got some room to the upside, but patience will pay you. Okay, so we always stress being patient here and looking for the best opportunities possible. Now we have come up to our sell wall, right, that we have been tapping on multiple times, trying to break through the 71,000. Have we done so yet? No. All right, so we assume that this is still a sell wall, right? So until we push through, flip it to support, and look to continue upwards, we do not look for anything else, right? I'm not buying the top, okay? That's not what we're here to do. We're not here to buy the top. We are here to make money and profit, okay? Not to buy tops. No buying tops, okay? Looking at this, how are we going to isolate this price? Now we have all these levels here. So what I would simply do right now is I would go from this swing low that we just put in here. Nice swing low, liquidity grab, coming down to the order block from previous. Okay, coming down, you can see that we do have that golden pocket area right in here, aligning. So we could be looking for a reaction in price within this area. Okay, this is a more riskier prey. Okay, because this is in the middle of the range. We were talking about yesterday, we want those nice buns on our hot dog, right? We don't want the hot dog. You don't want the hot dog, okay? You want the nice buns. Okay? So we want to isolate price. We don't want to be in the middle of the range pressing buy and sell. We want to press buy and sell at the tops of the ranges to give ourselves those moves so that we can practice good risk management. How am I going to practice good risk management if I'm trying to protect myself here, right? I'm going to have a tight stop loss, and my trade probability versus this is going to be a lot lower for success. Okay, so looking at 70,200 for that bounce. Let's see if we hold it. If we do push through here, I do have a resistance level right around 72,366, which is quite a lot of room. Okay, quite a lot of room to the upside. Let's also mark out the 786 as a key level for a reaction on price. Okay, so let's go over here. We mark out from high to low because we are at the golden pocket. And let's mark out the 786 and add that to our chart just so that we are ready for trading. If we do break through, we could be looking for a reaction of price on that 786 line. Now, also, we could isolate price here, come over here with our fixed range volume profile, take a wee ganda, and you can see that you do have a little bit of volume up here. Okay, and then we can go back over to this area here. And we can pull this area here as well because we got some volume here. And you know what? It's not giving us enough information, in my opinion. So we'll go with the 786. There isn't a lot of volume up here holding us down. If we do break through, look for a little stop up at the 786. So if we break through and continue, maybe a little stop up for continuation, right? And the big daddy being that all-time high, right around 74,000, okay? So looking forward to today. Let's get into it. Make sure you're watching the dollar index come 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's going to be moving and suggesting which way price is going to go. Right now, we're coming up to resistance, looking for a little bit of a rejection overall. 50-minute, let's see if it can crawl up a little bit and then get pushing back down and then back into our buy box. Okay, much love to every single one of you guys. Smash that like button if you're enjoying this content, this morning content. Much love to every single one of you, and I will see you for the party tonight, Friday. Much love. 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Peace.